Ziggy, volume 1. All right, I'm gonna try a different angle. Mainly because I got hot in that sweater and that t-shirt. The t-shirt that I have on is too thin. And honey, I don't want to hurt nobody. So we're gonna do it this way. And I think Spirit is okay with this. All right, so we're calling in high vibrating energy only ancestors that have something to share with us, something to bring back to our remembrance. Any loved ones that have transitioned, I feel like someone recently that's transitioned that wants to come in and just say hello and say I'm okay. High vibrating energy only. We are at a high vibrating frequency. So if you found me, I want you here and you want to be here. And I'm just going to love on some of these cards. I've done quite a few videos today. I don't know how many actually made the internet. But we're here now. Let me get this out the way. It's distracting me. So if somebody's distracted or feeling out of sorts, shake it off, shake it off. We're gonna take those. No low vibrating energies here at all. You're divinely protected at all times. Again, if someone is distracted, just take a beat, take a pause, meditate. I did a video on this page actually about meditation, not the YouTube channel, but if this is TikTok, so go check that out. Oh my God, so there's resistance here. I can't even get the resistance somewhere in your life, and that could be because of that distraction, but we're gonna pull some cards to talk a little bit about it. But I'm feeling like you're just banging your head against a brick wall. I hear that in tears a day. Frank, it's like you banging your head against a brick wall. And what Spirit is saying is you should be pushing against the open door. So redirection, go into a different direction. Somebody's struggling with the spirituality, resistance of what feels natural versus what you've been taught. Generational curses being broken through you. You're a generational curse breaker. This is Soul Sessions, by the way, so I will chit chat. I will overshare. I channel. Guys, I be feeling it, but when I go back and look at some of these videos, I don't remember saying any of that. And look, I know I got that memory sometimes that we have lately where it's hard to remember just the basic things. There's a bark there, I think, so we're going to take that as confirmation. Dog just symbolizes power. That bark was someone with power. Ooh, my back is tight. Somebody's tense. I'm going to shake that off. All right, so is it this the deck? All right, we're going to love on those. We're going to pull from there and we're going to go from there. Purple is still significant for some reason. Take a deep breath with me, in and out. I'm going to go in. Release it. Ooh, we got to let that go, whatever that is. All right, so whatever you're pushing against, stop it. We got prudence. So 7 looks like pentacles, and this deck doesn't have the traditional words on it, so I'm just going to show you. That might not be the best lighting, huh? It's the deck I'm pulling from, but we'll see. If this doesn't work, we'll keep going. I'm seeing the seducer, and it was in reverse. So that might be the distraction, seduction, lust, coveting something that somebody else has. It feels like that kind of energy, which means it's going against who you are supposed to be, who you are chosen to be, who you were made to be, that you're out of alignment. That's that tenseness I feel. The Chariot is the Chariot. So again, this was in reverse. Again, if I read out, that means you're coming out of something. So you haven't been in your Chariot state, and that if you go through that door that's open, so you go through an unlocked door, an open door, you're pushing against it instead of just walking through. So rebelling what comes naturally and what's naturally yours. This feels like a spiritual type hustle. I just feel like, I don't know. The Lovers. So is it a relationship? And I see that there's unity there. So maybe a proposal coming. Somebody's thinking about proposing. The answer is yes. So that's your Chariot moment. If that's what you're dealing with. Or again, the Lover sometimes can be a business relationship, but this feels like love. Love has been all in my readings, even when I'm fighting it. And this is the Mage. So it looks like 5 of Wands. So that's change. Changing whatever you've been fighting against or wanting or rebelling against. Change is coming, but it's on you. You see, you're overthinking it. What are they saying when you're playing cards? You study long, you study wrong. Get out your head. And then the last one, this has been a chill reading as opposed to I did a few others this morning. Those were just so all over the place. It was a crazy energy. Good though, because I felt so good and I was so happy and I was so bubbly, but it just felt like I was warring somewhere. It was a different energy in there, and this has really mellowed out and chilled. So there's definitely a shift in the energy from earlier today. And this is fortitude, perseverance, going for the gusto, being you, your most authentic you, integrity, standing in your power. I wrote on here brave. Be brave. So, and maybe this is a relationship that's ending. That just came over me too. Maybe this is a relationship that's ending. That might help. So I just could be the other end of that too. Which, again, anything over here is high vibrating energy. So an end is not always a bad thing. Ending just means you're moving into a new place. And if you're doing it right, you're moving into a good place. So sometimes a relationship, any relationship isn't forever. It isn't forever. There's something, everything comes to an end. This life it will end, right? So we came here to die. If that's that energy that a relationship is ending, y'all got to sit in and be okay with it and be honest about it and be adults about it. But anyway, I am leaving this here. I'm probably going to go change my shirt so I can do it a different way. But Soul Sessions with Eve. Take what resonates. If it does not resonate, leave it alone. I want you to take the meat and leave the bones. Thanks for watching. Until next time.